Well, hello, and well, it's a mess here, but been busy with stuff. So, I'm going to go through what I got here in short, separate videos actually. So there will be several videos which will be posted one by one, if you even keep track. And this will be Rex Cube first, so well, hello again. And from there, move on to the next thing, which you already know, the gear cube, and I'll actually do this one later, so I'll get the method one to show the difference. No point in doing this. Sit that over here, and then we gotta put together. Okay. So, do the mirror blocks, because mirror blocks have always been interesting in the morning and for a while. This is just a cheap mirror blocks, and I can tell. Plastic feels and sounds very cheap. Almost feels like I'm going to break it just doing that. Other than that, the turning's good though. So that is good. The turning is definitely good. Nothing wrong with this turning wise, it's just, it feels really cheap. Feels like I'm going to break it just by playing it. It's done by, no idea. Hey shoot. I didn't really look when I ordered it. I just ordered the cheapest one I could find for mirror blocks. So, that's the mirror box, and once again I'll move on and post that video as well. Alright, so as you can see, this is the QJ timer, and I haven't even pulled the slip out, so I will try and hold this here. So yeah, I would say it works. My old timer has actually broken, so I really can't test it against or not, but I've seen several videos on YouTube that have done the test, and they are pretty equal. So, I guess that will be great for what I want it for anyways. Doesn't really matter. Alright, and yeah, I got a new laptop, because I can explain why that box. Alright. So I'm going to do the Pyraminx crystal last. I'm actually going to do the clock right now. Never ever touch the clock, so, and I can't read Chinese either. So no idea what any of this is, and that'll work for a second there. Alright, doesn't really matter. It's Chinese and I can't read it. So there's the clock. It doesn't look too bad. I believe this is the, let's see if I can get this right. This is not the Cube Twist version, I do believe, or maybe it is the Cube Twist version. I don't even remember. Let's see if I can find the brand name that's not written in Chinese. Well, alright, I can't do that. I remember when there was the little guy down there. It's not that one, obviously. There's no little guy down there. It's much smaller than I thought it was going to be. I expected the clock to be much bigger in the hands, I guess. It just seems very, very small from what I see all the time on cameras. But yes, maybe I don't get a good angle at it, or maybe I'm getting close-ups and it looks huge. I really don't know. Anyways, it is small. Like, I can hit these two and almost hit the third there with one hand, so definitely tiny for sure. And I'm going to move on instantly instead of splitting these videos up. If you're wondering why, they're all together now. And this is the Methers clone of the Pyraminx crystal. I don't have a Methers Pyraminx crystal to show the quality difference. Oh wow, it's pretty good, because that turned I didn't even expect it to there. So I have no idea how this works to solve, so I'm not going to mix it up yet, but as you can see, I'm kind of turning quite easily with one hand, and, well, okay, maybe not, well, just getting it twisted here, but, yeah, it does turn on. I'm assuming that if I can get it down. There are indeed screws to loosen and tighten it. I figured there would be with Hugo. Alright, so I'm going to come back after putting the Lingon together and getting my Meffert's gear cube to explain the difference between this very, very cheap gear cube and the Lingon. And I'll be back then and... Okay, so the Lingon's not together yet, but I have the Meffert's gear cube, if you can see right here. It's a very interesting puzzle, but it's very easy to solve. So, anyways, it turns nicely. There's a few times when it feels like it's gonna pop or something. It feels a little weird in my hands, to me. I don't know about other people. So, this is the clone, or what I'm assuming very cheap clone. This costed like $5. So, that's how cheap a clone it is. It's a little harder to churn, but to be honest, the plastic, it doesn't feel cheap. Like, this actually feels, it's pretty nice, actually. I'm surprised for $5 versus paying for Meffert's and, you know, being $40. Now, of course, Meffert's makes puzzles all the time, and if you want to support him, then you should if you want new and more unique puzzles, of course. That was made by Oscar and not Meffert's, but Meffert's is one mass producing it. So, I mean, yeah, this doesn't turn too badly. There's nothing wrong with it, and for $5 you can get a pretty unique puzzle if you want. It's definitely not, it's better than I thought the quality would be for this, which is actually why I bought the Meffert's one anyways. When I seen it at a store, I decided to buy it. So, if you do want, you know, pretty interesting. It's quite fun to do. I enjoy it myself, but like I said, it is easy. If you want, you can get one on Lightake for about $5 in white or black. And I will be doing the Lingon soon. So I finally got the Lingon together, and tensions aren't great on it because I put it in the Mario bag. Tensions aren't great on it, but it is together now. Mario bag is actually really nice. It's like, I don't know what you want to call it on the inside. See, it's like a silk on the inside. Not really silk, but you know, similar material. Mock material, probably. The bag's pretty nice. It probably won't hold a 5x5 or anything, but I wanted it for a 3x3 anyways. So, on to Lingon. Like I said, my tensions are actually bad right now, so it pops a lot, but I'll get it together, as you see. But other than that, I mean, it turns nicely. It's not as great as a Guhan right now, but who knows, once I play with tensions, get it all set up and everything like that. And it has been moved with Lubix. So, I would recommend pretty much every single puzzle that I have shown in here, which I suppose would be, yeah, all of that. The Hermes Crystal, the Mirror Blocks, the Rex Cube, the Lingon, the Gear Cube clone methods, the clock, and I have a Void Cube that is on its way. I'll put that one up here when it gets here, since Lightake sent it. It'll take a while to get here. Alright, and that's it until next time.